All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about health. Health is so important when it comes to your recovery and getting clean. A lot of people want to sit on the couch and do nothing, gain a bunch of weight when they get clean. We're not going to do that, okay? You got to realize that it is so much easier, man, to get clean when you start becoming, I'm not going to say obsessed, but there's nothing wrong if you do become obsessed with health, wealth, love, happiness, all these things that we're going to be talking about. And even in the beginning, if you become a gym rat and you become a little addicted to going to the gym, that's fine because it's better than being on drugs. And I did this when I first got clean, and you can wean yourself off of it, after you get a year, 2 years clean where you don't go to the gym as much, you don't work out as much. But at first, man, you want to be working out as much as possible. Hour, 2 hours a day, 5, 6 days a week. You need to try to fall in love with working out, okay? And the next thing, get a gym membership. Start going, okay? Get involved in the fitness community. This is important because it releases endorphins. Endorphins is the same thing that's released when you do opiates, painkillers. You know what I mean? So this is going to make you feel so much better, man. You ever heard of the runner's high? Like you really get a rush from working out, from running. Anytime you feel like using, take off running. Go to the gym, okay? The next thing is eating healthy. So big. I know this stuff seems basic, but man, it's so important for this 30-day kit, 30-day challenge, 30-day of you getting sober and clean, that if you do this, it's 100% guaranteed that you'll get clean. You know what I mean? So health. I can't tell you how important it is for you to eat healthy. Okay, you'll feel so much better. You'll feel lighter. You'll feel better about yourself. Feeling better about self is so important when it comes to getting clean. You're working out, you're eating healthy. You feel 1,000 times better, man. And it gives you a new passion, a new drive, something else to look forward to, going to the gym, eating healthy. And remember this, I'm going to say this when I say about eating healthy. You can eat healthy and it still tastes good. Okay, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. You basically just want to get a healthy dose protein. You're not going to get fat from eating chicken, grilled chicken. Okay, this is what bodybuilders do right before a show. And the reason they'll eat like a ton of chicken with like no carbs and they lose fat. And the reason why is there's no fat in protein. And so you want to try to always incorporate meals that have to do with, okay, a chicken breast, a sweet potato, and some greens, some broccoli or something. But either way, eggs and oatmeal, steak and potato. Like, even if you don't eat healthy 100% of the time, it don't matter. Try to eat healthy 80% of the time. It's okay to eat some sugar every now and then. It's okay to eat fried chicken every now and then. Have the rule, the 80-20 rule, where you try to eat healthy 80-90% of the time, and I promise it'll pay off. You'll feel better, you'll look better. You start seeing your body change. You feel better about yourself. Okay, so that's the big thing when it comes to getting clean, is getting healthy, man, and start going to the gym, start eating healthy. Join a group, get accountability partner. Change. This is a way for you to change your circle. Most people in the gym aren't hooked on drugs or alcohol. They might drink socially, and you can not hang out with them when they go to drink socially. They're not addicts, alcoholics. I talk about this. I have people I know, acquaintances, friends that may drink socially. I just don't go with them when they drink. If they're an addict or alcoholic, I'm not going to become friends with those people. You know who's who. But if somebody's just drinking socially every now and then, but they're like got their life together and they're, doing this, doing that, and they're successful, it's okay. You can hang out with them some, but they need to know, going back to what we talked about, hey, I'm in recovery and I don't use. Oh, well, why can't you drink socially? No, why? I don't need to drink. Drinking's unhealthy, man. We work out. Why do you even want to drink? You got to flip the script on them. You got to have a strong mindset about it. Okay? Health, work out, get a gym membership, run. Okay? Become addicted if you have to. Okay? Eat healthy. fall in love with diet. All right. I'm going to see you on the next video.